Alrighty, day 6, part 2, and I'm going to call it the final. This is the Ford Ranger manual shift 3.0 liter 4-wheel drive floor patch pan repair driver's side. So I'm finally at the end of working underneath. This is it from, if you remember, day 6. I seam sealed everything. For Evercoat seam sealer, good auto body product. Well, this is it right here. I cleaned it up a little bit, going through, really put it on there, pressed it in with my finger, and I pressed it in with a spoon. And I am getting ready for paint. I'm using Rust-oleum farm tractor red, or farm and implement Rust-oleum international harvester red. That's the paint I'm using. And a good fact for you guys, if you didn't know, on the spray can itself, see that black tip? If you have the white tip lined up to the black tip, you have better direction of aim and it sprays out a little bit better. So for you guys who use spray cans, aerosols, that's maybe a little reminder for you guys to do that. So this is from the front of the cab, the whole repair itself. You can catch this whole series as well, starting at day 1 if you guys want to look back through. So anyway, I masked off all the areas I didn't want to get red paint on, which is the purge line going back to the evap canister, and I think I might have got the fuel line. It's alright, so let's get on to it. I've already had shaken this can for a good probably 5 minutes in between, so I'm going to start spraying here. I'm going to do a little mist coat. I'm going to just do as many coats in here. I'm going to do a light tack coat, and we'll go from there. I'll try to catch as much as I can on film. So here we go. And the good thing about the seam sealer is the directions say it mustn't be applied. Do not apply it to bare metal. Okay, so it can be applied to primer as long as the primer is scuffed up or there is a non-glossy surface. And so obviously, as you know, I fabricated a lot of this, a good portion of this pan, so that is not to be the case. So if you're ever using seam sealer, that's what you're going to want to do, is either scuff up the pan or scuff up the welds. I used a 220 grit sandpaper to do that. So anyway, this is that first tack coat that I'm gonna leave you with, and just a little bit here, and I'll let it build up. Hopefully. There we go. A little bit here, a little bit there. Nothing crazy. Just want to paint something to adhere to. Alright. So let me get down here in this corner. I don't want to get paint on the camera. Alright. When I come back through, I'll be doing longer strokes. Obviously, this is not going to be seen to the naked eye, so, you know. Alright, so that's coat number 1. And I'll just pan through. That's the front of the vehicle, where the driver's seat is. Looking forward, panning up, looking all the way to the rear. I have my 1500 watt light down here because it is about 7 o'clock at night. Temperature outside is about 65 degrees, so feeling pretty good. Okay, so that was coat number 1. And that's Rust-oleum fire input paint. Okay. Well, if I could do it, you guys can do it better. You are able. Stay able. See you on the next couple of coats.